Trust is such an interesting topic, especially in business. There's cliches all over the place. People will do business with those that they know, like, and trust is one of the most familiar. I have been paying close attention to this topic of trust since Rachel Botsman, amazing woman, by the way. I believe she's still a fellow at Oxford. 2016, she did a TED talk, which basically said we've stopped trusting institutions and started trusting strangers. If you've got the time, please don't listen to me. Go listen to Rachel Botsman. But the general idea that she introduces, or should we say research that she introduces, over the past 200 years, trust itself has evolved tremendously. So 200 years ago, all trust was local, right? You knew your local vendor, you knew everybody in your neighborhood or town. There was that close-knit personal relationship because of, our mobility was limited, our communication channels were fairly limited. That was just a reality of life. And then we moved into the birth of Wall Street and huge corporations and saw the introduction of institutional trust. So because a company can afford that incredible, maybe a Super Bowl ad, or because they have a palatial headquarters, this demonstration, almost a demonstration of capitalism, we gave them our trust. Today, however, we don't trust institutions. We don't trust the media. We certainly don't trust the government. People broadly trust their peers, right? And you think about your own individual actions, from how you decide what to put in your Amazon cart when you're preparing for Christmas. Every one of those products came with an aggregate opinion from some thousands of completely anonymous strangers, but we trust that feedback. Or you think of collaborative consumption sites like an Uber. If you told me in the year 2000 that I was going to get into a car with a stranger, in their Toyota Camry, unmarked car, to head off to the airport or to dinner, I would have laughed at you. But Uber understands trust and understands the evolution of trust. And I can see not only who I'm riding with, but what other riders have thought of that service from that individual. And in reverse, that driver can see how I'm going to behave as a passenger based on previous ratings from other drivers. So it's a really powerful construct that in today's market means successful brands have got to leverage the voice of their customer in order to help convince that next prospect that they also ought to transact, and that their money is going to be well spent, and that they're going to receive the service that they expect. So trust really underpins everything that we build at Wide Whale. When we talk to local businesses or national brands, we talk a lot about the importance of building that trust and displaying trust broadly in order to help grow the business.